Lesson 4, Value, the element of light and dark.
So value is how light or dark an object and artworks are. This can be represented with hatch marks like we did last week, or it can be represented with traditional shading like you see here. Here's an example of a flower that I did just using value to show depth in the flower. You notice there's no color in this piece, but it still shows depth very well. That's the main purpose of value. So the big takeaway is how light or dark things are is how you're showing value in your artwork. So here's an example of ranges of values. So you can see values 1 through 9, and each one represents a different light or darkness of an object. Now let's see those values applied to a piece of artwork like the picture from before. Can you see in this image where values 1 through 9 are applied? If you notice in the darker areas, you'll have your value 1, and in your lighter areas, you'll have value 9, and the entire range in between them. Now give this a shot yourself. 2 things will be coming out of you this week for my class. So now you're going to make a value scale. And so you're going to need a piece of paper, a pencil, and a pair of scissors. And you're going to want to cut the piece of paper long ways, about 1 inch thick. Now you're going to separate the paper strip into 9 different sections and number each section at the bottom, 1 through 9. Now color each section from darkest to lightest using only your pencil. 1 should be your darkest and 9 should be your lightest. For 1, you'll need to really bear down on the pencil because it needs to be almost black. For 9, it should be completely white and you should make no marks in 9. Once you're finished with your value scale, it should look similar to something like this. Now you may be asking yourself, what is this thing? Why is it even useful? Why do artists need a value scale? I can just look at it and know. Well, here's the thing. What you do is you take a value scale and you hold it up to an object as you're drawing it. And it helps you look and eye the darkest and the lightest values, as well as those medium tones in between, and really map them out to your object very well to make it look more three-dimensional and realistic. Now you're going to try it for yourself. So this brings us to part 2 of our projects for this week. You need to find an object in nature that's at least 3 inches in length or width. You'll need to draw that object nice and big and match the values of the object with the values of your drawing. Use your value scale. It's there to help you. In order to get the desired effect, you'll need to draw the object for 30 minutes at least. Set a timer on your cell phones. That's what it's there for. As usual, remember to turn in your value scale and your object drawing into Schoology. There'll be a separate assignment for each, and make sure you have it in by this coming Friday. Lastly, to summarize everything that we've learned that value in art is the light and darks of objects that we create on a page. We've learned how to make a value scale, and we've learned how to use that value scale to draw an object. If you have any questions, feel free to message me over Schoology, and I'll be more than happy to help you, or send me a message via YouTube or leave a comment down below.